Barsham Yahushai, Barsham Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and to the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the elect, to the 144,000. Your blessings be upon you from our Lord Yahushai, through his Father, through our Father Yahweh, whom we worship and serve through the mediator, our Lord Yahushai. And as we are sent forth to teach his gospel, man, to bring good tidings to the elect, for the mass majority is going to be seen as doom and gloom. But for the elect, it's salvation. And that's because the elect, they are facing, a terrible time, which the scriptures call it, you meek of the earth, you afflicted. So the ones that are afflicted, in reality, they want to be delivered from their afflictions into a peaceful setting. As it is written, there is a rest. Prepare for that. Where you are? Bring it to our question.
Isaiah 61 and verse 1 says, the spirit of the Yahweh Barsham Yahushai is upon me.
Hey, this is a prophecy, that was prophesied about Yahushai. But being joint ears with Yahushai, you can say that way, we get a peace, go ahead.
Right. Because the Lord has anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek. He had set me to bind up the brokenhearted, proclaim liberty to the captives, and opening of
Who is the captives? See, when the regular man read a scripture like that, they will be thinking that the captives is the men that are in prison houses, like the literal actual prison. Not saying that you won't have captives there, that's not the point. Hey, the Lord never start. Wipe check out. See me? Anyway, going back to the lesson, man. The scriptures speak about prison houses, when it's broken out in the prison, whatever. It's speaking about the people of the Lord, the Israelites, so-called niggas, Latinos, Native American Indians, that came over here. The ones that in slave ships and the ones that came over here after the Assyrian captivity, which is the northern kingdom of Israel. You understand? Which when they come over here, they were called Spics, Wetbacks, Tainers, Arawaks, Red Indian, whatever names that you want to give them over here. They are of the various tribes of the northern kingdom of Israel. That's what it's speaking about, really. But it started Judah first, when the Lord came in the land. And it's scripture say he received Judah for the 10th of Judah first. So it's because Judah is the head tribe, or the southern kingdom is the head kingdom. You understand? Which consists of Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. You understand? Go ahead after.
The opening of the prison for them that are bound.
We are the ones that are bound. That's the reason why when you go, you have to pay your money to ask the master of your permission to see if you can actually leave this prison house to another prison house. And why we can call it that, because the system, the laws that govern those places, it is nothing but the entrenchment or the further enslavement of you people. Like right now, there are so much videos going out with so-called Jamaicans and so-called other Caribbean countries, people from other Caribbean countries, or even Africa saying, do not come to Canada. I don't expect that what you hear about Canada a couple years back is the same thing now. It's two different things. You have men that go in detail explain to you that back then, certain era you could make money, whatever. But the cost of living now is different. And a lot of men will say, you only want to sit up because, you don't want to become whatever. Yeah. And you have much of video with this Jake saying that, from Jamaica saying that, If you want the opportunity, come. But no, don't tell yourself you're going to run off from what's good in Jamaica and you don't have it. And then you start to live worse than how you used to live in Jamaica. And then he had made mention that you would say, then why don't you come home? And he said, he explained it perfectly. That what happened to us is that we get caught in a system, a trap that some of us can't even purchase our plane ticket. And that's facts, man. That's facts. And furthermore, a lot of them didn't put any foundation at home. So what you coming back to? So that's the reason why we can say that you left one prison from one prison house to another. Because really, we are not in rulership. So that's the reason why this is our prison. Yeah, go ahead.
So to proclaim the acceptable year of the Lord and the vengeance and the day of vengeance.
All right. We are telling you about the acceptable year for our Lord and the day of vengeance of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Yeah? We are telling you of the famine which is about to come. We are telling you, you know, of the witchcraft that's been throwing over you people daily, which the mass majority fall for it consistently. That means when a man can come and sing a mad way a mad out, and that becomes the trend. Like, to be sleeping over there eating out the garbage bin is a thing. You know? No, we're not mad out, we are seeing out. You understand? We are recall, you know, the remembrance of old. You understand? The former things that were good when we used to be on top as a people. No, we are nobody as a people, man. Saving for that small remnant that the Lord is bringing back through great labor. You know? Go ahead, Doctor.
He said to comfort all that mourn, to appoint unto them that mourn in Zion, to give unto them beauty for ashes.
To give unto them beauty for ashes, man. Because we are shamed people. No, the Lord is giving us back this truth, this word, which, hey, it's funny when you look at it, but you know it's the Spirit of the Lord that makes Jay can't really see it. Because all throughout the scriptures, it speaks about the condition of our people, and not just the condition, but how to escape it. And when you come and you bring it out, it's like, you know, but yet still, the fact is that what we are saying through the Spirit of the Lord is the reality that's playing out among our people. So you know, it's a very what should I say, marvelous thing to actually stand by and watch Jake in that dead state, refusing to come out, you know, from that state and to enter into the light, man. It's a very, hey, words can't explain it, man. Exactly, as I said, we have to count ourselves privileged, man. You know much time with certain situation, and when we judge it and assess it and go through it according to the scriptures, we said, what the about Shemashah, good thing we know how the scriptures say this is supposed to go, or how the scriptures say that's supposed to go. Because if not, we would have been like this, or we would have been like that. You understand? Very, very important to know Yahweh Shemashah in this time, man, and to call upon those names. Go ahead, Akia.
Beauty for ashes, the oil of joy for mourning.
The oil of joy, which is this word, man, for mourning. This word gonna come back all morning, because what this word do, it gives hope. That's the first thing. Hope. And the scripture says, hope that is seen is that hope. First thing first, what are they hoping for? You're hoping your system that's about to fail, man. Right now, a lot of Edomites in America is saying, look, give us Donald Trump because America is through. Even Jacob said that. Give us Donald Trump, like Donald Trump can save America. The scripture said we would have healed Babylon. But you can't be healed, man. Plus, Donald Trump is a part of the game. I was watching something with Donald Trump this morning. I was going to share it, but because I was so busy, and I was like, this is a lesson. But because I was busy trying to make stuff, you know, to move here, I said, this is a lesson. Hear this witch. You're Donald Trump, this big witch, playing the opposite. Try, and you could hear the narrative of a race war being brewed. It goes on a Glenn Beck show. You could hear it. And I was like, what are you about Shabbat Shai? Listen to this devil, man. Go ahead.
It's the oil of joy for mourning, the garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness.
And there's a heavy spirit on Jake, man. Yeah?
That they might be called the trees of righteousness.
That they might be called what?
Trees of righteousness.
So when you read the book of Genesis and it talk about trees in the garden, what was it speaking about? It was speaking about men. I just have to say that. I just have to throw that in. That they may call the trees of righteousness. Go ahead.
So I said, let my precious gift
Be kept, exactly. Go ahead.
You said the planting of the Lord that they might be glorified.
And they're going to be glorified. You know why they're going to be glorified? Because they were standing stiffly for the names of Yahweh Shemel Shai, confessing those names before men. Shalom, shalom. So they're going to be glorified, man. Go ahead.
It's Baruch 4, verse 36. Oh, Jerusalem, look about thee towards the east, and behold, the joy that cometh unto thee from Yahweh Shemel Shai.
Hey, as they bring out that scripture, there's an argument that I'm constantly hearing from the other day. Certain men saying that Jesus is not coming back. Well, we know that the name of the Lord is not Jesus, you know. The name of the Lord is Yahweh Shai. But you have certain men saying that Jesus is not coming back because Jesus is not stupid. Because 2,000 years ago, when Jesus come and him that do all good, they crucify him. And this time, a AK-47 and different weapons them have, so they will kill him. So Jesus not coming back. That's the song that I'm hearing from the other day. And what scripture that bring to mind? Shit. He shall not meet thee as a man. He shall not meet thee as a man. So when the brother read the scripture in Baruch, read it again.
Hold 4 verse 36 says, Jerusalem, look about thee towards the east, and behold, the joy that cometh unto thee from Yahweh.
And then look towards the east, and the joy that cometh unto thee from the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai. Because when Yahweh Shai crack them skies, man, nobody feel like you come to get nailed up by nobody again. You understand? Don't feel like anybody will take the Lord glory and try to take his strength. The Lord say his glory he'll not give unto another. That's why you go in the book of Revelation, he tells you that he have a name that no man knew, and when you look up the word name, it goes into his rank. That he is the only begotten son, because he's the one that actually returned to the Father. He is begotten of the Father. His mission has been completed, man. He is the man. You know, so we're supposed to look about to him. He is our salvation, man. Go ahead, doctor.
Lo, thy sons come whom thou sentest away. They come gather together from the east to the west by the word of the Holy One.
And the word is the thing that's doing that. Via the internet, via the YouTube, the TikTok, the Instagram, you name it. The Lord is gathering his people from the four corners of the earth, man. He's doing it right before the eyes of the mass majority. But they can't see it. Because their heads so stuck up so far, it shits them. Yeah? They can't see it. Go ahead.
Joy is in the glory of Yahweh Shai.
And the glory is his word, man. Yahweh Shai. Cause you, hey, me don't know nobody will not go want to walk with Yahweh Shai that day. See, no care the mindset we have now that's against him, but the level of glory and power and might. That's why Balaam say, I shall see him, but not now. I shall behold him, but not near. Because he is not an Israelite. He's a heathen, but he basically he wished that he could have gone close, somewhere close just to smell even the frankincense and myrrh around Yahushua. You know? Because he is the man. He is the big man. I will put Yahushua up on that pedestal, man. You know? We raise Yahushua like in the wilderness, the serpent that was raised up. We raise Yahushua that way, man. See, because without Yahushua we are nothing. And we will be nothing and forever be nothing. You know? Give me the scripture where they say about here. Right? Yeah? Scripture, yeah? Isaiah 47.
Yeah. Now the next one can go with it. This Isaiah 47 and verse 3 says, thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen.
Bring it up.
Furthermore?
Yeah.
1. Sorry. Isaiah 47 and 1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans.
We have to pull them bone out of the meat, or get all the meat off bone. What?
O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Take the millstones and grind meal, and cover thy locks and make bare the leg, and cover the thigh, pass over the rivers. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen.
And we are seeing the shame of these men in the wide open. Their shame is being seen. Go ahead.
I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man.
So for all who's saying that the Lord is not coming back because there's guns now, and there's tanks now, and whatever, the Lord is saying that he's not coming as a man.
Right.
He's coming back in his glory, man. In his angelic form.
Second Ezra.
Exactly. He's coming.
Man walks strong.
With thousands of heaven.
Yep.
Millions of heaven, man.
Yep.
He's coming back powerful. You ever saying that the pen is more mightier than the sword? Well, he's like the pen. Because when the Lord comes, he's just giving orders. And guess what? All his servants are gonna be there dying to get, if it's even one thing to be told to do, man. All his servants, the angel is gonna be there dying to get to be commanded to do something. Likewise is precious fruit, man. So who would want to be around Yahushua at that point in time? Plus, he's going to be protected. And he will be protecting his elect. You know? See, that's where we want to be, man. And all them little scorners and scoffers going to be put to death, man.
Right.
You know, as young as they be and as old as they be, going to be put to death by the Lord, man. You know, go ahead.
This is Matthew 24:29. Immediately after the tribulation of those days, shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light.
Yeah, because missiles going to be shot off in the ends of the earth. Babylon the Great is America. Is going to be totally annihilated. Go ahead.
And the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of the heaven shall be shaken. And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven. And then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn. And they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory.
With power and great glory. Not no Michael Jackson type glory. You know?
Chris Brown.
Or Chris Brown type glory, lip syncing, man. We're talking about great power where the scripture, the Lord said, every knee shall bow and tongue confess that Yahushua is Lord, man. You know? Great glory. Further, like the scripture, Luke 19:27, when the Lord said, even that would not have been rain over them, bring hither and slay them before me. That's examples, man. That's going to be said. That's great power and glory, man. See, the Lord coming in and elements start moving, making noise and shit. You know? The big grand entrance of the big man. People below trembling, looking up in heaven, seeing missiles falling and shit. Yeah? And the servants being beamed up. We're talking about, nigga. You know? It's not going to be no joke here about the Lord now come back because I'm going to kill him. Really think that? Go ahead, Doctor. You're finished.
Verse 31, and he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven unto the other.
From one end of heaven to the other. So the angels going to come out and they're going to be reaping his elect, meaning they're going to go about, take the ones that believe, you know, ones that truly believe from the destruction that's coming. You know? Because truly there's a destruction coming. And this destruction that's coming, as the scripture says, so trouble since never there was a nation. we are heading into some scary time. Hey, if one ever sit down and just think about the days ahead, man. Just think about it. No food. Right now, the argument on the internet, oh, see lockdowns again. See lockdowns again. Oh, prepare because it's not going to be like the first one, because they're not going to have any food like that. And you're hearing all different type of arguments, man. Ask yourself, what if it happens that way? What are you going to do? See? Because for the mass majority, they would have think that society had come back to its norm. But until it's there, it hasn't. Because even like, hey, we see, oh, Lodi, Mr. Lodi the other night. And I say, Bumbuck, oh, the town's so dead, oh, the town's so. And I say, yeah, from the big sea, I know the town will come back. So just imagine if all these things are now implemented again, times 10. Which we are looking for it, because even elites been saying, even Bill to the gates of hell been saying, oh, there's going to be a second pandemic. There's going to be another lockdown. So we're looking for it. Because they're not just talking and not doing, they're doing. So we're looking to see, you know, what these men are doing. And how soon they're coming about with it. And you know what this who them used to bring out information first? Alex Jones. A shield. And then if you not make a year, say, oh, see, you listen to Alex Jones or whatever. At the end of the day, it will come. You've been redacted, you hear it here. You know? At the end of the day, it will come. Because the prophecies have to be fulfilled. You know? Go ahead, Doctor.
It's 2 Ezra 6 and verse 22. 2 Ezra 6 and 22. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, and full storehouses. The full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty.
Yep, suddenly. You know why we know that? Because we don't sustain our own farming. And even if they sustain our own farming, they would have find ways how to kill all the produce.
They matter to doing it.
Yeah, yes, I said. And these supermarkets won't be able any at all to be feeding you people continuously. Because right now we even hear India is now saying that
exportation of rice.
Yes. Yeah. Them basically say about rice, and I think them, and there's another thing with them say them stop export. That's exactly what. They say about rice, and I think China, I think that come up in the argument I get the other day about China, because should them be going through some drought and whatever. They basically the argument is now saying we're gonna export to friendly countries, stuff like that. I remember, like out here in Jamaica, the horrible brown dog, the Prime Minister, he had condemned Russia, and he had condemned this thing. Matters when him not give a fuck about, but who is not a light fish on the world stage?
Yeah.
Nosy. Where think of that massive nose? Because he's nosy. in the white man's business. Him run down condemn. When he's supposed to be the humble lamb, he's a humble calf suck the most milk. Just shut him out and I say, no. See there now? That's another problem. But it's because him a priest, he's head of state. He's okay, but we shall see.
Even the thing with Maduro in Venezuela.
Yeah. Yes, with Maduro. Look. No, they must say, oh, well, we're willing to go race with Venezuela. No. No, you have chosen your side, man.
Right.
You pick your side.
Lapidar.
Poor, bitch. And the ISP that come, you're going to work with that one. You know? Boy,
Right, and suddenly shall the stone places appear unsown, and full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. And the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man heareth, they shall be suddenly afraid.
And trust and believe me, we are now seeing it on different levels where men are losing it because there's no full assurance of their lives anymore. Go on them TikTok videos, you have many people making compilations and stuff where people are wondering how the fuck we're surviving, man. Stuff like that.
Yes, you see a brother do a video where for the past 5 years, you buy some groceries in the last 5 years. I show you how amount of groceries you can buy in the last 5 years or so. And now, you can buy with the same amount.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And you have to work harder to keep in job.
Exactly, and plus you must say, oh, rent, a mortgage and all of these things, them came from the basic necessities.
It's rough. See me? And no, like the whole situation in America, and they're saying like we need back Trump and because by this and whatever. No, you can feel that tension in the air. You can feel it. Yeah. And there's a saying is if Uncle Sam sneeze, Jamaica gets cold. But it's not just Jamaica alone. Everywhere gonna catch cold. You understand? That's the time that we're living in right now. And it would seem that it's gonna get better. But if you're a conscious person, when I say conscious, I mean if your tummy is going in and out, you can look in yourself and ask yourself if 5 years ago wasn't I living a bit better than now? Financially. Not that you have a one man who would maybe get rich or whatever, but for the mass majority. And it's in every place. It's in every place. America is hard. Canada is hard. Same. UK, oh my gosh, man. Europe, hard. South America is hard. The Caribbean is hard. And like one time you could have called your family member and send me a bill. I beg your bills. Right now our bills to him, a spare $100 is like gold. You understand? That's why personally don't call nobody and beg them the money. If you hear me ask if you're dollar, trust and believe me, sir. I really needed it and there is nothing else what I'm gonna do but ask. Because it's not like it's hard here and it's easy there. No. We're going to that time where they're putting measures in place to fuel this current economic order. And they're doing it with pains, birth pains for their new system. And these contractions is not normal. Just think about it. You can't change more than $200 US and for 3 months time out here at these cambios. That makes sense? And that's another money. 200 US are like 30-something thousand Jamaican dollars. And what you tell me, how much you have to steal? 180-something thousand. What the fuck 30,000 kind of? You bring that to the supermarket, you can barely get 3 bags of groceries, man. And it's depending on how you buy.
Yeah, most you can get like maybe a month worth of grocery out of that.
The best you can do is buy a bag of rice and a bag of flour. So I'm buying whole heap of butter and buy the bowl until I say to me I eating mackerel till me get one next 5,000 I buy with a chicken back. And that's just the reality. Exactly, that's just the reality. And then out of the 30,000 you try get 2,000 to put aside for the next light bill.
Yeah.
It's rough, man. See? And it's about to get rougher yet. Remember that anyway again? Jimmy Riley.
Yeah.
That's that?
Getting rough.
Exactly. Go ahead, Aka. Over there. Fish?
Yeah, done.
This is Jeremiah 9, verse 20. Say, yet hear the word of the Lord, O ye women, let your ear receive the word of his mouth, and teach your daughters wailing, everyone her neighbor lamentation, for death is come up into our windows.
Well, we can tell you this. Me personally, I have not a teacher woman. Was my daughter. And she's a baby. You know? Whatever out there for you to learn, go out there and learn it. You understand? And my grandmother, before she passed on, she had this saying, when you're wrong, I'll tell you. You know? So live your life, man. Live your best life, man. You know? Not that if a brother or a woman wants to hear from you, fine. But me personally, I have nothing to teach no woman. Live your best life, man. Live it up. Go ahead, Akia.
For death is come up into our windows.
That's a fact. Right now, even in America, violence is going up. And we call it again, suicide.
Yeah.
It's going up. Right now, in this day and age, the least good thing I said to a man, I kill him, I kill him. The least good thing I said to a man, him take it as an offense, and the only way to get him, for sure, him justification, you know, is to kill him.
It's just like last night, even out here, you see.
Exactly.
Around 2 months of them around. One should knife down in one neck.
Yeah, you see that? See that? Go ahead.
It says, and is entered into our policies to cut off the children from without and the young men from the streets.
And one of the ways how that's going to happen is by the means and ways of famine. Famine is coming back in a major way. Let me say that again. Famine is coming back in a major way. It's since recent history, the West over here don't really know what's a famine. Understand? But the Lord is going to show what's a famine. Because when we mention this, oftentimes people say, famine there already, but yet still you can go down to the supermarket and buy something to eat. Even though it's expensive, when you could buy 3 tin of mackerel, you can only buy 1 now, you still get a tin of mackerel to eat.
And the mango tree, what is it still?
And the mango tree, exactly. And nobody now eat it the same way. But, leave them on the air. But, I am telling you, or we are telling you that famine is coming back in a big way. Understand? When the Popeye and Brutus syndrome, when man look for man and see a burger, yeah, or a hot dog, yeah, that's coming in a big way, man. We can't speak about these things enough. Why? Okay, like this female over there tell me, say, boy, nothing good not come out of the mouth of beer darkness, like when I know what dark time we live in now. Remember ask us, scripture say, the valley of the shadow of death. Wait, what do you expect from the valley of the shadow of death? And prosperity, most. And then the thing is, she's the one, so she's a Christian, and I quote them Psalms, and she don't know where is the valley of the shadow of death. The Americas, man, chiefly Babylon the Great.
You want the artist to say dark, you know?
Yeah, and fear darkness. Mad them a mad out. Them a mad out. Darkness, man. Go ahead.
And the 2 Ezra 16, verse 21 says, behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth, they shall think themselves to be in good case.
It's not cheap no more though. Victor, hey, things ain't cheap anymore. Not all not cheap anymore. The only thing where I get cheap is the price of vagina. And I not say that to be like a joke, because a quick sale, fast profit. Because there's less money to spend on vagina these days, man. I tell you that. Everything else, the price for it is going up. Right now, used car, the price of it, going up. You name the product. It's the price of it, yeah, is going up. Go ahead.
It says, and even then shall evils grow upon earth. It says, sword, famine, and great confusion.
And great confusion. And a lot of people are confused right now. Sword, famine, and great confusion. I be a confused people out here. Sir? But you're gonna see more confusion, more famine, so much more the sword come up on the land. And the more famine come, is the more the sword gonna be used. You know? Everybody know. All them young man are trying to have a piece of iron to protect themselves. You understand? On one clip. You know? Go ahead.
So for many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine.
Go ahead.
And the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy.
And the others that escape the hunger, the sword is going to destroy, man. Go ahead.
It says, and the dead shall be cast out as dung. There shall no man be to comfort them, for the earth shall be wasted, and the city shall be cast down.
Yeah, because men going to be dying left, right, and center. Man, look at your loved ones. Look at the people around you. Even the fire is going to be taking them out one by one till they start taking them out in a bowl. Like the syrup. You understand? Go ahead.
John 1 verse 28 says, for of a city there shall be 10 left, and 2 of the field shall hide themselves in thick groves, and the clefts of rocks, as in of orchard of olives. Upon every tree there are left 3 or 4 olives.
Because it's going to be a scary time. No man not going to want us come out in the public like that. You know? Don't know what's going to happen to him. You know, every man will take precautions, you know, so look here. You know, so if me do this, that's going to happen. So you will go on, better me hide here, so, and try to sneak there so we get something. Because too much men are going to be on the streets dead. Right now, in the news again, FEMA coffins, man. What Jesse Ventura bring to the worst stage, FEMA coffins are being transported again. You understand? Those things are being brought back to the forefront again. Seeing you soon hear about the guillotines again. You soon hear about remember DH Department of Homeland Security. But they buy how much in $1 billion bullets, man. We remember these things. Yeah? Bayonets and put on guns and stuff like that. We remember that.
Like vision.
We remember that. Now they're saying that you have certain special ops soldiers from other countries going in South America, coming across the borders, yeah, going across Mexico border, and the border patrol team them can't even stand up because they were told to stand down, so them can't do anything about it. That's the time we're living in, man. Don't know where people find time to party now. And I'm mad out. When it's supposed to wise out. You know? Go ahead.
So when as a vineyard is gathered, there are left some clusters of them that diligently seek through the vineyard. So even so in those days there shall be 3 or 4 left by them that search their houses with the sword. So, and the earth shall be laid waste, and the fields thereof shall wax old, and her ways, and all her paths shall grow full of thorns.
Yeah, because the trees are going to naturally grow back. Because you're not going to have so much foot trafficking and stuff like that. So all them roots under the ground is going to just flourish. And all these things are going to grow back. You understand? Go ahead.
So because no man shall travail thereof,
shall travel.
They shall travel.
Yeah?
There too. Just jump on
exactly.
7. So behold, the plagues draw nigh, and are not slack, as when a woman with child in the 9th month bringing forth her son, within 2 or 3 hours of her great birth, for birth,
Great pain.
Great pains compass her womb.
Exactly. Great pain compass her womb. Right?
Which pains when the child cometh forth, they slap not for a moment.
Not even a minute. Right?
Even so shall the plagues be slapped to come upon not. Stop. So even so shall not the plagues be slapped to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side.
Yep. Go ahead.
So, oh my people, hear my word, make you ready to the battle, and in those evils be evil as pilgrims upon the earth.
Shalom. Yes.
So he that selleth, let him be as he that fleeth
Fleeth
away.
away,
He that buyeth as one that will lose. So he that occupied merchandise as he that had no profit by it.
Yeah, because everything, life as you know it, is going to be done. Meaning, the system. Don't get stupid on us. You're speaking about the system. The system of governance is going to be overturned. You know, the way how you live, you know, sagging your pants on your ass and stuff like that. Yeah, that's going to be done. You understand? The black culture thing is going to be done. See, the powder sniffing shit and all these things, man, it's going to be done. Let me see, we call it again, me see a video, and me see even Raquel come first. I not even know who named Doja Cat. You understand? Yeah, with this demon suit, whatever, music video, whatever. I don't even know about that. So me look it up. And me see the video. I say no see them bumbuckler people are dead. You know? What kind of something this you have put in front of the youth? But before kingdom fall, these are the things that happen.
Justification.
You understand?
You have two words, so you have one name, Sipiana.
When I talk about ratchet bitch?
Yeah.
So when I look at one of them, you see the one in the red here?
Yeah.
She look like one transgender.
They said the most. No, but they said the worst things.
She look like a transgender.
They said the worst things better than
Nasty.
highlight.
Ratchet, yeah. Pump and dump.
It's Isaiah 24 and verse 4. It said the earth mourneth and fadeth away. Right, the word languish and fadeth away. The heart of people have been heard no languish. So the earth is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws and changed the ordinances and broken the everlasting covenant.
Yep, the earth is out of course, man. The scriptures are the foundation of the world is out of course. Everything is out of course. You understand? To the point now where people are so fucked up in the head that they don't even know who they are. Men don't even know them are men anymore. Women don't even know them are women anymore. Women are trying to behave like men. Men are behave like women. You understand? All different type of confusion on planet Earth today, because the leader of the world today, you know, they're fucked up. As the brothers would say, the earth needs new management. Because the management is not good. It's put over as one that's profitable, which is Yahweh Shai. You understand? Look on the earth. Trees are dying. Everything that's good is dying. You know? Nothing now flourish again. People not even gonna live 50 years like that anymore. A couple years back, most of the songs that come out, thank God we live to 25. Like fucking 25 is nothing to live to see, man. 25.
Are you rejoicing?
You're rejoicing because you live to see 25. Like, yeah man. Because me reach 26, me whole now. 25 is still young. I remember when me at 25. I just want to hear that. Even though that I have a good span of years, but I just want to hear that. You know? Go ahead.
Right. So, verse 6. It said, therefore are the curses devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate.
Yep, and the curses devour the earth, man. Go ahead.
Right? Therefore, the inhabitants of the earth are burned and human left.
And so the Lord's gonna burn this bitch and few men gonna left on earth, man. And you're gonna say, oh, the Lord, they're going to do that. Yeah, but him drown every fucking body off of the earth before left 8 souls, man.
Right.
So I'm gonna burn and I'm gonna make few men left.
Right.
Meaning, not the entire planet, he's gonna burn America. And few men's gonna left. Go ahead.
Right. So the new wine morning,
Uh-huh.
the vine languishing,
Uh-huh.
and all the merry heart in sight.
Go ahead.
Mirth of the tabard season.
Yeah, because all them bullshit gonna come out of the earth, man. See? You have one that said, I love the cocoa. I love the cocoa. All them fuckery, that abuse it, that man. All them shit are gonna come out of the earth, man.
Right.
All them madness, chaotic, what's supposed to be deemed as music, all them shit are come out of the earth, man. Go ahead.
Right. Right. So, the noise of them that rejoice it ended.
Mhm.
The joy of the harp season.
The music gonna go down, and what you call it, the middle class and the upper middle class coming down. Go ahead.
Right. So they shall drink wine with strong drink. So they shall not drink wine with a song. Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it.
Exactly. Go ahead.
So the city of confusion is broken down.
By process of elimination, ask yourself, where is the city of confusion? What are you going to say, the Vatican City? Huh? America is the city of confusion. Go ahead.
Right. So the city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up that no man may come in. There is a crying for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone.
The mirth of the land is gone, man.
Right.
You know, for us the mirth have been gone, truly gone, when we walk to the ministry. We were facing hell. Like anybody else, we used to try to do what everybody else is doing. To yes, respect. To basically live up the life, to hide the pain and the sorrows and stuff like that. We used to do that. You have certain men that live. You have certain men that live on high to disguise the pain in the face. So they tend to live on cocaine or on weed or on alcohol or stuff like that, which that doesn't really solve the problem. You understand? So, but they choose to be in pleasure for a little season, very little season, to overcome like this chick that I know. Her gut is she always look good growing up young as a young girl, and right now she have the gut of a pregnant woman, and every day she says she's trying to get rid of it, but she doesn't take. The only time she's not drinking alcohol is when she's sleeping. And I was saying to her that, look, how can your belly go down if your liver is under constant pressure? It doesn't work like that. But she was basically explaining to me that she can't stop drinking because she has too much problem and stress.
You know what I think social media.
Social media.
Because none of them bury themselves.
Social media, exactly.
You take them in from the reality of one.
Exactly.
The harsh reality.
Exactly.
Like, you know, a false sense of...
False dream, false hope.
Like, you're not just in a dreamland.
Dreamland.
People get hooked.
Hooked to that, exactly. And that's foolishness, man. You know? Go ahead.
It's the city, in the city, it's left desolation. The gate is smitten with destruction. Right? When thus it shall be in the midst of the land among the people, there shall be the shaking of an olive tree, and as the gleaning grapes when the vintage is done.
The vintage is done, man. And look, you see anything? You know? When the Lord shake this bitch, man. Scripture says when you go down, like Isaiah 24, right?
Yeah.
You go down, it tells us that the earth shall reel to and fro like a junket. You know? They are shine plain, man. But if him come back, they're gonna kill him again. We shall see. Because the last time when you consult the scripture, you know, it says that he's gonna come first and he's going to be the sacrificial lamb. Then he's going to come back, and the scripture says the stain of the Lord is going to be from one end of the earth unto the other. Yeah. So we're going to see who is demon and who's going to do the damage.
Right.
You know.
Let's jump to verse 19.
Yeah.
It says the earth is utterly broken down. The earth is clean, dissolved,
and rightly so. You know, because the earth needs purging. Go ahead.
So the earth is moved exceedingly. The earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard.
It shall reel to and fro like a drunkard. You tell us what can make the earth reel to and fro if it ain't nuclear missiles, man. Go ahead.
And shall be removed like a cottage, and the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it.
Exactly.
And it shall fall and not rise again.
And it shall fall and not rise again. So when America gets burned, there won't be no cities anymore in there. There won't be no Great Lakes. What you call it, Yellowstone Park?
Yeah.
That bitch gonna be out. You understand? All those places gonna be totally annihilated. Shut up.
Because was the Lord is pleased.
Exactly. Mountains gonna be beaten to powder because it shall be the habitation for unclean spirits and holes and stuff like that. That's what the Lord promised, you know, to those things to be their habitation. Scorpions and Komodo dragons and stuff like that. You know? Not where Israel is gonna dwell. You're gonna have unclean spirits and Jake. No, crazy. We're gonna be perfect. Walking upright in our perfectness. Walking in the ways and the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushai in the kingdom. That's the reason why we talk about the kingdom. But before we get to the kingdom, there has to be the fall of this one, which is gonna come in chaotic, destructive way. You understand? So we do speak of these things, what you have.
This is Joel 2 verse 3 said, a fire devoured before them, and behind them a flame burneth.
Speaking about the missiles, because before them, when the missiles hit, it's gonna blast. And behind them is the fire from the rocket that propel them to get to their destination. That's what he's speaking about. Go ahead.
So the land is at the Garden of Eden before them.
Yeah, because America is pretty. That place is beautiful. Even though I don't really like the upper concrete still. But you know, you go Manhattan, Times Square, whatever, Vegas, them lights and whatever, and then you have pretty greenery and different color trees, whatever.
Yeah,
it's beautiful.
Like I take my autumn, I go like
Exactly.
Like
The on-
I spend 3 them in
Exactly.
Colorado and them
The
places.
only thing about America is that they pollute the water bodies.
Done.
Heavily pollute the water bodies. But saving for that, the place is beautiful. You understand? So before them is as the Garden of Eden. Go ahead.
And behind them a desolate wilderness.
But when the missiles hit, it's a what? A desolate wilderness, man. Go ahead.
So, yea, and nothing shall escape them.
And nothing saving the elect. Because the Lord said he's going to bring the third through what? The fire. So the elect is going to be delivered and everything else is going to be rejected and burned. Go ahead.
It says, the appearance of them is as the appearance of horses.
Yeah, because they're coming with power. Go ahead.
It says, and as horsemen so shall they run, like the noise of chariots. On the top of mountains shall they leap, like the noise of a flame of fire that devoureth the stubble.
Yes, so the rocket's going to shoot off them. People going to hear them coming down when the war is dropping, man. And they're going to fall. And trust and believe us when they say that the Lord have precise locations where each and every one supposed to be exploded, man. You know, because the Lord is a perfectionist, man. If Jacob Rashid is a perfectionist, what do you think about Yahushua? You know, because me watch videos, man, a brother cut Jacob Rashid lawn, and him come out and him look at him, that little part there, you know, when Jacob would say, yeah, man, that's good, man. But he's a man, more of him think for done to perfection.
Right.
So if these devils believe in perfection, what do you think about the Lord? So the Lord have designated areas where you want each and every one of those warriors to explode, man. You best believe that. Go ahead.
We're gonna get this. Isaiah 9 verse 5 said, for every battle the warrior is with confused noise, and garments rolled in blood, but this shall be with burning and fuel of fire.
But definitely this one is with misses, man. The word that's coming is with misses, with burning and fuel of fire. You know?
Yeah, we have it. This is Malachi 4 verse 1 says, now behold the day cometh, that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud yet, and all that is wickedness shall be stubborn. And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch.
Neither root nor branch won't be left, because everything's going to be teared up. That's also where reason that America is going to be the place of unclean spirits and unclean creatures and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's going to be their home. All we're going to do is just fly over that bitch. You know, we're not going to be going there, you know, to cry and say, oh, this was where the Twin Towers was at. You know? And we need to build it back because, you know, this place was great, and we're going to, you hear more of us say, if we do this, we're going to take down the Israelites. I'm going to put them in captivity, and we're going to bring them back to America. And no, none of that shit now got happen again. You know?
Yeah. Just don't fly over and be, we're going to fly over and be like, this is where the dumbest people were.
Exactly. You know? And the scripture said the smoke of their burning shall go up forever, meaning it's going to go for a long fucking time. Because if you know about lighting fire, you know, certain fires, you light them, you go back in days. And not even coal alone, like regular fire, like you go bush, bush fire, you go back, and you go back 2-3 days. Fire is there same way. You throw the dry trash on it, blaze up again. So because of the intensity of the fire from the nukes, the scripture said the smoke of their burning shall go up, you know? When it means when it say and they had no rest, meaning because the memorial of their burn, yeah, the smoke gonna be going up. So it doesn't mean that they're gonna be down well in hell, as some would say, or in America, and just they're crying and waving their hands and crying because they're burning, stop dropping and rolling in more fire to bring more fire and stuff. No. You know, it just means that when America get burned, you know, the smoke of that place is going to be going up for a long time. That's what it means, you know. What is it?
Jeremiah 50 and verse 39 said, therefore the wild beasts of the desert with the wild beasts of the islands shall dwell there, and the host shall dwell therein, and it shall be no more inhabited forever. Neither shall be dwell in from generation
to generation. Go ahead.
As Yahweh Bashmir shall overthrow Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yes, that's how we know that the Lord has split the atom in Sodom and Gomorrah and burned that bitch, man. And then cool it down back, you know. Well, it's the same thing now, but he's gonna do it on a larger scale. Alright, someone look it up for me. How large is America? Couple question. How much square mile or whatever? How large is America? See, we want to know how much square mile is gonna be burned. On the internet? Okay, so America is 3,797,000 square miles. And all that square miles is going to be destroyed in what? 1 hour. You have it? What will you have out there? Yeah, finish that, then we get that.
Jeremiah 50 and verse 4 says, as Yahweh Bashmir shall power overthrow Sodom and Gomorrah and the neighbor cities thereof, saith the Lord, so shall no man abide there, neither shall any son of man dwell therein.
Neither shall any son of man dwell therein. No man, nobody at all won't be there setting up shop. Not even them sand niggas, man. Them Arabs. We love the sun. That if them not gonna dance, I set up shop. You know, I sell camel meat. Yeah. Not even that.
Revelation 18 and verse 17 so far in 1 hour. So great riches come to naught, and every ship master and harley company in the ships and sailors and as many as trained by the sea stand afar off and cry when they saw smoke of a garment of a burning, saying, what city is like unto this great city? And they cast us on their heads and cry, weeping and wailing, saying, alas, alas, that great city wherein were made rich with all that.
Hey, trust me. Just believe before this happened, you're gonna have nations that are gonna be spoiling America, man. There are certain things in America that basically have to have certain standards. And because it has that much quality, you're going to have nations running to basically hold it up. As simple as it, sand and aggregates, or what we call gravel, they are precious commodities.
All that
Somebody says remember
by reason of her costliness, while in 1 hour is she made desolate. Rejoice over her, though heaven, and he, holy apostles and prophets, for Yahweh Bashim shall power and avenge you on her. Right, so you know, people says they're going to rejoice. They're going to rejoice, over, America, destruction. I'm trying to go as far as them, a sea of glass, looking on the destruction of America. They're going to sing on the song of Moses. Right, so yeah. You're going to get delivered. She can tell us in Zechariah 13 and 8, 13 and 8, in our land, bring it out. 2 power steering shall be cut off and die.
Zechariah 13 verse 8, and it shall come to pass that in a land, say the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die.
God, so 2/3 of people who live in America are cut off and die. Right?
But the 3rd shall be left therein.
God.
And I will bring the 3rd part to the fire.
God.
And will refine them as silver is refined. And will try them as gold is tried.
God.
And they shall call on my name, and I will hear them. And I will say, it is my people. They shall say, the Lord is my God.
Right, so I'm sure that, we have basically the name of the Heavenly Father. Right, guys, I say them call on the name of the Lord, the true name. Which is Yahweh the Father, Yahweh Shai the Son. Right? We deliver, from, all the afflictions and ultimately the ICBM missile fire going to burn America. Right?
So Isaiah 34 and 4 says, all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll, and all their hosts shall fall down as the leaf falleth off the vine, and as a falling fig from the fig tree. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven.
Because the Lord's sword will be in heaven, because the Lord's sword is ICBM missiles. Right? Tell you that the Lord create the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and I bring it forth an instrument for Israel. Right? So these ICBM missiles is basically Lord's sword or Lord's army. They're going to use right, very, very soon in the near future. So you can say, my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Right, go on?
Alright. My sword shall be bathed in heaven, behold, it shall come down upon Idumea.
Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea, and Idumea is what? The Greek way of saying Edom, which is the so-called white people. So this basically ICBM is going to judge, all these Edomites who live in America, in the time to come. So this is basically, I'm going to give me a scripture, brother. Give me Job 27, 14.
Job 27, verse 14.
Yeah.
Right, Job Job 27 verse 14. If his children be multiplied, it is for the sword.
Because if his children be multiplied for the sword, whose children? The Edomites, the so-called white people, multiply for the sword, which is a sword. The sword that the brother read about. So the Lord's sword that got made in heaven, right, that will come down upon Idumea. So the reason why they're multiplying in America is for the sword. So all these Edomite, children, in America, they basically have a lot of children, living. It's basically actually why them, born, and live in America. Basically face them judgment. Because guess what? People speak about reincarnation. They were basically 4 periods, right? Coming back in the reincarnation. So they are the one that have about 4 periods into slavery. So they will face them judgment for every single thing because, from the time of slavery, from the time Christopher Columbus came on this side of the world, and all the slaughtering and all these things coming up, all over east side of here. Right? So a lot of them get to it. Because they have taken this bugged out mindset, I beg for reparation. I beg for handout. But the scripture will tell you. What do you feel, Father? What do you think? He said, read that again, brother.
If Job 27 verse 14, right? If his children be multiplied, it is for the sword.
It is for the sword. The ICV missile said, what?
And his offspring shall not be satisfied with bread.
God, read that scripture again, brother.
Alright, again, Isaiah 34 and 5. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven.
God.
Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea.
Shall come down upon Idumea. God.
And upon the people of my curse to judgment.
God.
Alright, the sword of the Lord is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats,
right,
and with the fat of the kidneys of rams. For the Lord hath a sacrifice in Bosra.
And modern day Bosra is America.
Right. And a
Right,
great
right,
slaughter in the land of Idumea.
Right. So it's basically our judges, Edomites, live in America. And also 2,000 people. Right? Right?
Isaiah 63 and 1. Who is this that cometh from Edom?
Who is this that coming from Edom?
With
what?
dyed garments from Bosra. This that is glorious in his apparel,
Man,
traveling in the greatness of his strength.
I'm talking about our Lord and Savior Yahushua, right? The man who people ignorantly call Jesus. Right? What?
One that speak.
I that speak.
Salakia, I that speak in righteousness.
I that speak in
mighty
righteousness.
to save.
Mighty to save. Because the Lord come back and save the elect and also destroy. Help destroy America and also put it our people. Right? Scripture says the Lord will be in that day from one end of the earth to the other. So a lot of people going to get destroyed. And our Lord and Savior Yahushua make him return. Go on.
He said, Wherefore art thou red in thine apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth in the wine fat? I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me. For I will tread them in mine anger, and trample them in my fury.
So tread them in hunger. They will come back with great wrath. Right?
And their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments.
Basically, literally, blood of on the Yahushua garment. Basically, the metaphor for, basically what people are getting, put to death, in the time to come, as per the scripture. Jeremiah 25, I believe, and 33. It says, see that the Lord will be in that day from one end of the earth, even to the other. So a lot of people are getting destroyed. So literally, blood will basically flash on the garment. Right, go on, brother?
And I will stain all my raiment. For the day of vengeance is in my heart.
For the day of vengeance is in the hearts of Yahushua. Go on.
And the year of my redeemed is come.
Go on.
And I looked, and there was none to help. And I wondered that there was none to uphold. Therefore mine own army brought my own arm brought salvation unto me, and my fury to help me. So this second is just 13, right, verse 1. And it came to pass after 7 days, I dreamed a dream by night, and lo, there arose a wind from the sea, that it moved all the waves thereof.
Can't see how shall come from outer space. Right, go on.
And I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven.
So the Yahushua is coming back with thousands and thousands, of angels, flying. thousands and thousands of chariots. Esau, referred to as, UFOs.
Yeah.
Right? I see a lot of, videos, on YouTube, popping up, whenever bring certain pilot or certain people see certain UFOs and question them about it. And I must say a lot of things, Pentagon cover up. Right? They might hide a lot of things. Right? But we know that, these so-called UFOs are the chariots of Israel. Right? And these things are going to play a very important role, in the time to come. Basically deliver the elect and also destroy the society. Right, go on, brother?
And behold, and lo, that man walked strong with the thousands of heaven.
Go on.
And when he turned his countenance to look, all the things that trembled that were seen under him.
People are going to tremble when they see Yahushua coming in, with thousands and thousands of angels, because Yahushua going in one of the biggest, ship, right? Father ship. So, people are going to get, shake it, because, in this world, we talk, and that some big man with some big eyes, green octopus looking man, fly this craft. Right? So people are going to shake and they want to lose it, because that's our narrative where Esau been pushing from, for years, decades. Right? So, yeah. So you're going to see big fathership, along with thousands and thousands of chariots, so people are going to scare you. Even these soldiers or these military men, they are going to be afraid. Right? So people tell them, so they won't be afraid. Right?
Verse 4. And whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, all they burned that heard his voice, like as the earth faileth when it feeleth the fire. And after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men.
So you're going to get a lot of armies going together to fight Yahushua. This time we are approaching is going to be like no other time. There are a lot of prophets in the Bible, speaking about this time. Right? Not going to be a normal time. Scripture tell us here. Right? Give me and even John and the island of Patmos. Right? This is certain future events we are about to take place. Revelation.
Revelation 19, verse 19.
What?
And I saw the beast and the kings of the earth.
John said, saw the beast and the kings of the earth. The beast is basically today's NATO, along with these EU.
Okay.
My country says, saw the beast and the kings of the earth. So all these armies on the earth, they're going to team up along with Esau, Edom, to fight Yahushua and the angels them in the time to come. Right, go on?
The armies gathered together to make war against him and sat on the horse against his army.
Good. So them get together to fight Yahushua, right? Up to that scripture now, brother.
Verse 5 now. And after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of the heaven.
East, west, north and south. So them all team up. Right, you tell them to them all start the battle. One against another. Then you could jump to that prayer and go back. Verse 33, and you go back up this one. Verse 33.
33. Verse 33.
One.
And when all the people hear his voice, every man shall in their own land leave the battle they have one against another.
So these soldiers, right, because Yahushua is coming back in the midst of this third world war, destruction is preparing right now. Right? So they must stop fight against each other. Right? And team up. So the enemy are going to basically be friend to fight Yahushua and the angels them. Like if the speech Ronald Reagan make, if we should have an outside threat, we should put aside our differences to fight against the outside threat. So that's basically what's going to happen. So they must stop fight against each other and they must team up together. With all them spearship, with all them fighter jets and them plane, fight against the Yahushua, and the angels them, right? These crafts. Brother?
Alright, leave the battle they have one against another, and an innumerable multitude shall be gathered together, as thou sawest them willing to come and to overcome him by fighting.
Done.
But
so they must try to overcome him by what? Fighting. So they think they're going to beat Yahushua. Because Esau, he puffed up with pride because he don't have so much, weaponry, and them reach so far in technology, so actually things they can't fight Yahushua and win. Right? They might basically challenge Yahushua and the angels them, with them basically weaponry. Like one, Yahushua the one who blessed him with the weapon, with the basically weaponry. Right? Because Yahushua was just Isaac in the reincarnation. So he thinks he can fight the Yahushua and win. Right? But what about
Back to verse 5, right? The multitude of men out of number from the four winds of heaven to subdue the man that came out of the sea.
From the space, go on.
Right? But I beheld, and lo, he had graved himself a great mountain.
Talking about a big fathership. Right. It's just people think as a mountain to a look. Right? Because it's just get vision of all these future prophecies. So it's a river to a fathership, a spaceship, big one. Right, give me one
Isaiah 6 verse 1.
What?
The year of King Uzziah died, and I saw the Lord sitting upon a throne, high and lifted up, and his train filled the temple. And above I stood the suffering. Each one had 6 wings, and with wings he covered his face, and with wings he covered his feet. With wings did he fly. And one cried unto another and said,
It's Isaiah, slack your mind mistake. Zachariah 6, my mistake. Slack everything. Zachariah 6, my mistake. Slack it.
Zachariah, okay.
Isaiah mistake, slack it. 6 and 1.
Zachariah 6 verse 1, and I turned and lifted up mine eyes and looked, and behold, there cometh 4 chariots out from between the 2 mountains.
Right.
Right? And the mountains were mountains of brass.
Mountain of brass. It's not a literal mountain, it's just basically saw in the vision. You see a big ship, a big spaceship, or basically big UFO, the fathership. He saw in the movie Independence Day, to it's a mothership, but really actually a fathership. Like what I'm back to that. But the second is just
yeah, so back to 2nd Ezra 13. Second Ezra 13 and 6. Right, and I beheld, and lo, he had graved himself a great mountain and flew up upon it. But I would have seen the region or place whereout the hill was graven, I could not.
Yeah, I was a literal mountain. What?
And after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him.
So all the armies them, they will stop fight against each other and team up to fight the Yahushua, right? The man who people ignorant the God Jesus. So all them will team up, together. For fight the angels them and Yahushua. This is what the scriptures say will take place in the time to come. Go on. Because the future events will both take place. Go on.
We're sore afraid,
so
and yet there's fight.
Yeah. Go on. They still have a fight though. Go on.
And lo, he saw the violence of the multitude that came. He neither lift up his hand, nor held sword, nor any instrument of war. But only I saw that he sent out of his mouth as it had been a blast of fire, and out of his lips a flaming breath.
Talking about the powerful laser beam. His church prayer, go on.
And out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests. And they were all mixed together, the blast of fire, flaming breath, and the great tempest, and fell with violence upon the multitude, which was prepared to fight, and burnt them every one, so that upon a sudden of an innumerable multitude nothing was to be perceived, but only dust and smell of smoke.
So all of them get burned up. All is China with all these fighter jets,
Yep.
you know, planes, helicopter, you want to call them.
Disintegrated.
Yeah, they might get burned to dust, as scripture says, every single one of them. So all the armies, them team up fire outside, might get burned up. I know a lot of Jacob going into these crafts.
Yeah, a lot of Jake
Like-
in the army,
yeah.
in the American army.
Yeah, there's some armies in too. So if Jacob get destroyed,
Right.
you know, in these planes or these fighter jets, so they might basically fight the outside and time to come. Right? Well, I'm going to give that now.
It's Revelation 12 verse. What? It's Revelation 12 verse 7. There was war in heaven.
Right, so this is basically what getting ready to take place. It's a future event. You know, a lot of Christians try to use it to say, you know, Satan,
War
God
in
kicks,
a
God,
literal
literally, that is spiritual. So God kicked out, you know, the spiritual demon, Satan, you know, are hurt here. And Satan, they are hurt and try to overthrow God. Right, that's basically what these so-called Christians teach. Right, that's basically from way back in the days. But it's basically a future, this is a future prophecy. We are about to take place. Right? So it was war in heaven.
Right.
Right, go on.
Michael and his angels fought against the dragon.
Michael and his angel fought against the dragon. Fought against who? Esau, Edom. Right? Go on.
And the dragon fought and his angels and prevailed not, neither was their place found anymore in
So
heaven.
Esau, that the last time Esau got in a rulership. And I can't work in the scripture. The last time Esau, Edom got in a power. That did. So I said, neither was their place found anymore in heaven. So they might get removed from out of rulership. Totally. Yahushua can remove them. Right? So with that, let's start praises and honor to Yahweh. Double honors to the apostles, to the elders of Greatman Stone. Shalom to all the brothers and out here. Shalom also to the few sisters. You know. Shalom. So out of this wicked society here. Shalom.